So guys, my name's Usman. I'm from the Grill Steakhouse in Kingsbury Square in Aylesbury in Buckinghamshire. We specialise in home counties beef, who serve 100% halal beef. Our whole food menu is halal, all 100% grass-fed and grain finished. Our menu primarily consists of steak. We do have fish, chicken, all grilled. We like to source as locally as possible. For starters tonight, the first dish you guys had was grilled tikka camembert, olive oil in a pan, red onions, coriander, some tikka paste which is made in-house. We let that sizzle off on the grill. As we put it on the slate, we finish it off with a blowtorch. Served with 2 pieces of flatbread, which are in our signature glaze, and a mint sauce on the side. The mint sauce is nice and tangy, the bread is kind of sweet and crispy. The crispy onions give it another source of texture, and then the cheese is nice, velvety and smooth. All the textures come together, and we hope will turn out to be a lovely dish. Second dish you had tonight was 60-day aged rib cap beef bacon. The rib cap of a whole forerib. We cure that. We let that age off for the best part of 2 weeks. We wash it down, let it cure off for another 5 to 6 weeks. Once it's ready, we slice it really thin, put it straight on the grill till it's nice and crispy. Add a few crispy onions to it, a bit of our signature glaze, and just serve it straight up because we want all the flavour of the curing to come through. So the third dish you tried tonight was scallops. As we turn them over, we add some of our rib cap bacon into it. Then we plate it all off with signature sauce and some crispy onions. The scallops are nice and crispy on the outside, nice and tender in the middle. The bacon gives it a nice smoky flavour which contrasts really nicely with the scallop. It's a tried and tested combination of fish and smoked meat. It's one of our most popular starters as well. Tonight you guys have had sirloin steak, fillet steak, ribeye steak. All our beef is sourced from one source. It's a local farmer. So all our beef is grass-fed for 22 months, and then it's finished on rapeseed bud and grain for the last 12 weeks. So what that will do is that will build in a nice mass of fat. So some beef which is grain fed at the very beginning, the muscle mass isn't always there because it's always going towards the fat. So grass fed beef for the first 22 months is a nice muscle which is nice and tender, and then obviously we spend 12 weeks building in the fat process. After 12 weeks you should have a nice thick crust of fat. So obviously texture comes from muscle mass and flavour comes from fat. All our steaks we recommend, as much as you guys might not like it, has to be medium rare to medium. There appears to be a misconception that, from our culture especially, is that all red meat should be cooked through to well done. Anything over medium, so you might as well just be eating any meat in a sense. The very best meat is medium rare to medium, simply to do with the fact that the more you cook a piece of beef, it's just moisture content. The conception is that it's red, it's pink. All our steak is 28-day aged, it's hunger aged. Anything in that piece of beef is just natural meat juice. The more you cook it, the more you're cooking the nutrients out, the flavour out. I think it's more a psychological thing. Tonight you guys have had fillet steaks at medium rare, you've had sirloin steaks at medium rare, and if you see, there's no blood on your plate. There's a bit of meat juice, but that's just natural, it's an animal. It's got moisture content, so there's moisture in the animal, and that's all you're eating it's just the meat juice. With a ribeye, obviously because of the fat content, you need to break the fibres down in the meat. It's a very fatty steak. The fat's all intertwined in with the muscle, so you need to cook that to medium simply just to break it down and get the best out of it, because otherwise it stays a bit bouncy, whereas once you get to medium, it cuts nice, it eats nice, and all the flavour. To me, the ribeye is the best cut. It's good muscle mass, good fat. It's everything a steak should be. Nice and lean, nice and fatty. All our steaks are obviously finished in our signature glaze, which is smoky, sweet, a little bit of spice. And yeah, we feel as though we've got a great product, and we'd love you guys to come down and try it.
So this is mulled in sea salt from Essex Way's world-renowned salt. All our steaks are brushed in the glaze. That's what gives us, when you taste this steak, you see it's got baste it and finish it off. Mayonnaise, handful of salad, nice gooey cheeseburger, it's nice and crispy on the outside and gooey in the middle. Sea salt, juice.
Same one, same things.
Thank you for coming down, guys, we really appreciate it. Hopefully you're seeing this review. So we're giving Feed the Lion readers an exclusive 10% discount off all bills. We hope to see you soon and hopefully provide you with a great steak experience like the guys have had tonight.